Well, and it's so this is going to go
Yeah,
back. Now we're going to talk about do like the segue into marketing. So now we're talking
please.
about your personal brand, right? Which is
Aha.
important. So there was a time
Hmm.
when if you wanted to be taken seriously, you wore a nice suit to a meeting. Now
Right.
I don't miss those days. I will tell you. I think there's still times when it is appropriate to wear a nice suit. I think COVID kind of cured the suit out of a lot of us to a great extent, but we still there's a certain look, and it doesn't matter what you look like physically. It's more, are you taking care? Do you have a good haircut? Do you have you like taking care of if you're a woman,
Yeah.
whether or not
Did you
you wear
pay?
makeup, I
You
don't
know,
care.
like,
But did you shave? Are you clean? Are your clothes pressed? Like it just, do you, I don't know. We're on a podcast, so you tell me. But it's kind of the basics of how are you if you're going to put your best foot forward to someone. What does that look like if you're going on a first date, if you're going on a job interview? Like what is, how do you want to, there was the old Dress to Impress book, right? But yeah, and you don't necessarily have to go crazy with that, but I always believe that you should dress and appear just slightly, like a little bit elevated from the group that you're with. So if you're at a client and the
hmm.
client is business casual to the point where they're wearing shorts and sandals, maybe don't wear shorts and sandals. Maybe wear nice pressed jeans and a polo. So it's that type of thing. I mean, I think we do.
Hmm.
People we are visual creatures, and I think we do need to recognize that to some extent, like appearances do matter. And I don't mean how beautiful or handsome you are. I mean just basically,
Are you well
like
groomed?
dress up a little bit. Are you well
Right.
groomed? Are you putting your best foot forward? It's
Yeah.
the same thing that we tell clients in terms of their online appearance, right? So, and it's to some extent, do you have a website that looks professional, or does it look like it was something that was created in 2010? Is your LinkedIn profile up to date, or have you not posted in the last 2 years? Are you putting things out on your Instagram that maybe you wouldn't want a prospect to see? Like you got to
Sure.
think about things like that. It's
Yeah.
how you appear in person, and then it's how you appear online. It's all really part of your personal brand.
Yeah, that's super. Thank you for going down that path because a lot of the younger audience, they're trying to figure out, like one of my clients, for example, yesterday, he is interviewing to be a cadet in the fire academy, right? And so, you know, we went through just the basics, like handshake, eye contact, attire, right? How to present yourself. And these are things that, yeah, I mean, maybe like people in their 40s are maybe still don't even have down packed. You know what I mean? Um and it's like, yeah, like it's I again going back to the strength and weakness thing, like I I can make people feel very comfortable, right? Because I try to, match their energy, match their tone, all that stuff, like to make people like building rapport, right? But at the same time, like, when does that start to affect my personal brand? Like, am I going to do what you said, right? If I have a client that shows up in a Speedo to a business meeting, to use a silly example, yeah, I don't know if I want to match that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I
Let's
want to
hope
match
let's
that.
hope that
Yeah.
that is not a fashion trend in business meetings. But yes,
Well, after COVID,
there is a limit, people.
yeah.